Massive shot taken at Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley's past relationship that ended at WWE SummerSlam. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan have been in an on-screen relationship for about 3 months at this point. Liv firmly believes that her daddy Dom loves her more than he ever loved Rhea Ripley. Mommy is currently out of action. Meanwhile, Liv and Dirty Dom are having the time of their lives on WWE TV. The duo receives loud reactions every time they come out on Raw. Liv Morgan still takes occasional shots at her arch-rival, Rhea Ripley. In her latest Instagram story, Morgan shared a meme taking a massive shot at Mommy. The 30-year-old star hinted that Dominik does things for her that he never did for Rhea when he was with her. Check out the meme that Morgan shared below. Dominik Mysterio betrayed Rhea Ripley at WWE SummerSlam 2024 and has been romantically involved with Liv Morgan since then. Shortly after the biggest party of the summer, Dom opened up about the differences between Mommy and Morgan. Here's what he told the NY Post. Dominik and Liv eventually had the last laugh over Ripley. At Bad Blood 2024, Raquel Rodriguez interfered in the Women's World Championship match, and thus Mommy failed to win the title that she never lost. Morgan has now seemingly moved on from the Australian star and is focusing on other challenges on the Raw brand. In the aftermath of WWE SummerSlam, where Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley's turbulent partnership came to an explosive end, the WWE universe was left reeling. The couple, once known for their fierce loyalty within the Judgment Day, had turned on each other in a series of dramatic confrontations, shocking fans who had come to see them as WWE's most unstoppable power duo. The story begins with the lead-up to their match at SummerSlam. Dominik, eager to prove his loyalty to Rhea and the Judgment Day, had spent months fighting off rivals, facing betrayal from within the faction, and enduring the intense spotlight of their public romance. But as SummerSlam approached, tensions began to boil beneath the surface. In the weeks before SummerSlam, rumors circulated backstage that Rhea was growing weary of Dominik's constant need for approval. She'd been seen more often training solo, distancing herself from Dominik's matches and his overzealous attempts to win her admiration. For someone like Rhea, fierce and independent, the attachment had begun to feel like a burden. Finn Balor and Damian Priest, fellow Judgment Day members, began to question Dominik's focus. They felt his obsession with Rhea was clouding his commitment to the faction's ruthless ambitions. The Judgment Day was meant to be a powerhouse with no room for distractions. As a result, they began to plant seeds of doubt in Rhea's mind, suggesting that Dominik's feelings could compromise the faction's success. Dominik, however, was oblivious. Blinded by love and admiration, he failed to see the rift forming between him and Rhea. He viewed their connection as indestructible, a partnership bound by a shared vision of chaos and dominance. The storyline reached a fever pitch at SummerSlam, where Dominik and Rhea were scheduled to face off against a rival tag team. Dominik, confident that his loyalty and determination would carry them to victory, was caught off guard when Rhea made a shocking move mid-match. As their opponents gained the upper hand, Rhea unexpectedly turned on Dominik. In a swift, brutal display, she delivered a series of punishing blows, leaving Dominik stunned and vulnerable. Fans gasped as Rhea coldly exited the ring, abandoning Dominik to fend for himself against their opponents. The betrayal was complete, leaving no doubt that the once powerful alliance was shattered. The aftermath of SummerSlam saw Dominik devastated, his heartbreak and anger fueling a series of intense promos in the weeks that followed. He appeared on Raw with a hardened expression, vowing to seek revenge for Rhea's betrayal. Gone was the starry-eyed loyalty. In its place, there was now a grim determination to expose Rhea's true motives. Dominik revealed in his promos that he had felt trapped by Rhea's influence, confessing that he had sacrificed his identity in the hopes of winning her respect. He described how she belittled him behind closed doors, accusing him of weakness and implying he'd never truly be an equal within the Judgment Day. Rhea, he claimed, had manipulated him from the start, using their relationship as a means to elevate herself while casting him aside when he was no longer useful. Rhea, however, was unrepentant. When confronted by Dominik in the ring, she dismissed his claims with icy confidence. She claimed that Dominik had held her back and that she had only tolerated him out of pity, seeing potential where others saw incompetence. In her view, their relationship had been a temporary alliance, a strategy to exploit his family name for her own gain. Rhea was unapologetic, positioning herself as the true leader of the Judgment Day, free of emotional distractions. The betrayal and resulting fallout set the stage for one of WWE's most personal and intense rivalries. Dominik's transformation was stark. Gone was the impressionable young wrestler, and in his place stood a scorned warrior, bent on retribution. He'd vowed to show Rhea the consequences of her betrayal, targeting her in backstage confrontations and interfering in her matches to sabotage her momentum. Rhea, though, was no easy target. As fierce as ever, she welcomed the challenge, taunting Dominik and even orchestrating ambushes to remind him of her power. The WWE Universe was riveted as the former allies engaged in a relentless, back-and-forth battle for dominance, with neither willing to back down. Their rivalry culminated in a brutal, no-disqualification match where both competitors unleashed months of pent-up rage. Dominik, driven by the need to reclaim his dignity, fought with a ferocity that fans had never seen before. Rhea, for her part, was ruthless, using every trick in the book to maintain her dominance. In the final moments of their match, Dominik managed to corner Rhea, symbolically confronting her for all the pain and betrayal she had caused. In a powerful promo, he declared that he had found strength in the wake of her betrayal and no longer needed her approval to define his worth. The crowd erupted as he delivered the finishing move, claiming a hard-fought victory and, symbolically, closure from their past. The rivalry, while temporarily put to rest, left a lasting impact on both wrestlers' careers. Dominik emerged stronger, his transformation from a naive, love-struck wrestler into a formidable, independent force solidifying his place in WWE. Rhea, undeterred, continued her reign of terror, her betrayal only adding to her reputation as a ruthless competitor willing to do whatever it took to stay on top. In the weeks following their match, both Dominik and Rhea addressed the WWE Universe separately, reflecting on the ordeal. Dominik expressed gratitude for the experience, admitting that the betrayal had forced him to grow and shed his insecurities. Rhea, however, hinted at a lingering fondness, suggesting that perhaps, somewhere beneath the rivalry, there had been genuine emotion. As their paths diverged, the WWE Universe was left to wonder if the two might cross paths again, perhaps with the bitter wounds of betrayal giving way to a grudging respect. For now, though, the chapter of their relationship was closed, a dramatic, unforgettable story that would live on as one of WWE's most compelling breakups. This storyline captures the intensity and emotional depth of a relationship gone wrong, blending personal betrayal with in-ring drama to showcase the powerful, complex characters of Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley.